I just had some questions about financial aid.
Sure. How can I help you? I'm here to kind of help the process go easier for you and answer any questions you have.
Well, I don't know what financial aid is.
No problem. So financial aid is a resource to help students afford an education. It's available to students with limited incomes who would not otherwise be able to finance an education.
Okay, so how do I apply?
The student must first fill out the free application for federal student aid, or FAFSA for short, to qualify for aid. This application will take about 15 minutes to complete. Once the FAFSA and any other supplementary documents are turned in, the time from submission to the time when you are approved and paid takes between 4 and 6 weeks. So initially the paperwork may seem a little bit daunting, but we're here to help you through the process. If there are things you don't understand, come in anytime. We're happy to walk you through it, and it really is manageable.
Well, how much am I going to get?
Sabrina, after completing the FAFSA, an expected family contribution will be determined by the school, will be calculated. This number is based on the information you provide in your application, and the school will use this EFC to reward your financial aid.
Now that I'm in school, I need help paying for some of my living expenses. Will financial aid cover any of that?
The amount of money received is determined by the expected family contribution, the EFC. The EFC is determined by income, expenses, and assets. If you qualify, in addition to tuition, grants and loans can also help pay for living expenses. This includes books, fees, housing, food, and even reasonable transportation and personal expenses.
What are the different types of financial aid available at IME?
At IME, students can apply for the Pell Grant, Stafford loans, or the Parent Plus loan. The Pell Grant is a federal grant given to qualified students to help pay for school. It does not need to be repaid. There are two types of Stafford loans. The Stafford Subsidized Loan is also awarded based on financial needs. The federal government pays the loan interest while you're in school and during the deferment periods. The second type of Stafford loan is the Stafford Unsubsidized Loan, and it's available to all eligible students regardless of income or assets. You're responsible for paying all the interest on the loan, but you can defer interest payments while in school. You can establish credit by paying off a student loan. So there's a benefit to it, even though it may be a little bit scary to take on a loan. Once you start a new career, paying off the student loans is very manageable. If you still fall short after utilizing grants, student loans, and other aid, then you should consider a Federal Plus loan for parents. The Parent Plus loan is offered by the federal government to help parents and grandparents pay for their children's education. Every student is different. However, if you're a dependent, then the FAFSA application will take family income into account. The U.S. Department of Education considers a student a dependent until the age of 24, except in certain circumstances. Now, some of these examples of scenarios where you're not considered a dependent are if you're married, you are a parent, you have dependents other than your spouse who live with you and who receive more than half their support from you. Both of your parents are deceased. You're a veteran of the U.S. Armed Forces. We are happy to discuss your individual situation with you. You are always encouraged to apply for additional private scholarships, and these are available from private sources, and they're paid directly to the school. The good news is that scholarships also do not have to be repaid.
Who is eligible for aid?
To qualify for aid, you must be a U.S. citizen or have legal naturalization docs, a high school diploma or equivalent, and be 18 years old.
How long can I qualify for aid?
So as long as you're working towards an educational goal with an educational plan, you can continue to qualify for aid.
Is there an age requirement?
The minimum age is 18 years old, but there's no upper age limit to qualify for aid. We also accept the Montgomery GI Bill to help veterans finance their education. To start this process, visit www.gibill.va.gov and fill out the Education Benefits Applications. Once Veterans Affairs accepts your application and we receive the Certificate of Eligibility letter, you can receive up to $1,321 a month in aid. In today's globalized economy, continued education is more important than ever. And education is the best investment anyone can make to ensure a lifetime of higher earning potential and employment success. At IME, we understand that paying for education may not be a simple task for students. We make this task easier by offering low tuition fees and flexible payment options. We're here to help you choose the best option for you. Don't let finances stand in the way of your education. That's it.